at the Lahad Gallery for the art exhibition, and I'm very privileged to be talking to Professor Ahmed, who is a distinguished guest at the gallery and a close friend of the princess. Professor.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening. Assalamu alaikum.
Now tell us, which is your favorite painting here today? I know you showed me one.
Yeah, I think I have seen few which are very important in their own way. The ways of how the artist was thinking, especially from the women's empowerment point of view, depicting emotions. The one which impressed me was the one downstairs with the women with one eye expressing the sorrow, feeling her trial and tribulations, the pain and suffering.
And tell me, Professor, from you're an eminent psychiatrist, tell us, how does art influence thinking?
The brain thinks through the heart, and heart thinks through the brain. They are interrelated in expressing the emotions.
And is it why is it that different people see different things in one same piece of art?
Yes, I think it's the brain, the language of brain. Nowadays, it is said that the brain thinks through the signs, not through the words, symbols. And I think from this point of view, this exhibition is very important, and I think it will open new ways of thinking and especially treatment of mental health.
Hello, Lisa.
Hey.
You're looking very beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Now tell me, what have you found to be the most exciting piece of art this evening?
I'm completely in love with this piece here by John Martano. I mean, I've been following some of his work at the gallery, and Lahad Gallery was the first gallery to bring it to Europe. And he's a renowned Indonesian artist that has skillful works with watercolor on silk.
What do you see in this art? What do you actually see?
I'm just in love with the color and the textures. I think there's a freedom to the movement and the layers of the different mixed media and the textile combined with painting. It's just beautiful. You could stare at it for hours and see something different.
And what are you actually seeing in there? Because different people see different things in art.
I see richness, flamboyance, abundance, gold.
We're modelling this evening.
And what are you modeling?
We are modelling
for John Louis Sapagi, the designer of these dresses. Amazing dresses.
I mean, do you really wear this and go to a party?
For red carpets, for some nice events, of course,
But you can't wear this.
All attentions tonight.
But you can't wear this in an office every day, can you?
maybe.
And what about you?
I'm doing exactly the same thing, and this is office wear, so I think that's an answer to your question. You can wear it in the office.
Alia, good evening.
Good evening, Feroz. How are you?
Fine, thanks. Tell me, you're at the Lahad Gallery tonight, and so many amazing people.
I know.
What do you think is the best thing happening here tonight?
Well, I think, number one, it's really important to celebrate what Princess Noorf has achieved tonight. This has been something that she has had in the works for a long time, and I think it's incredible how she's drawing people's attention to female artists from the Middle East. So I think that in itself is brilliant.
Yes, I know she's she's quoted as being a woman with many hats.
Absolutely. Well, I think we all have lots of hats. We have lots of hats and shoes and bags, and that's part of being a woman. We're always juggling, and it feels like that. But what is incredible about her is how she gives passion and her integrity behind all the different things that she does.
And she's also young and brilliant.
She's young and brilliant. And you know, when I said to her the first time I met her, I said, "So you're a doctor?" And I thought she was going to say doctor of philosophy or whatever. And she goes, "No, like a real doctor. And I'm studying ectopic fat pregnancy." And I just stood there with my mouth open.
It's a beautiful evening with a lot of artists from the Middle East, a lot of nice art pieces. And it's really an area where you don't get a lot of art out of it. So now with the North and Lahad Gallery, it's a way of bringing the artists from the Middle East to the Western world. It's a great, great event.
And do you think that the princess is doing a unique job of promoting this type of...
I absolutely think it's very important for a woman, especially, to bring art more into the world, and especially a princess dealing with art today in the art world and in the world today. It makes it less elitist and it makes it more open to the public.
And do you think that women need to be liberated? Do they need this type of help?
Yes, women do need to be liberated, and many of the artists here are females. So I believe that Lahad Gallery also supports women artists a lot all over the world.
Tugberg, tell us about the image behind you. That's one of your art pieces, correct?
Yeah, this is David, altı Davut, üstü Superman, altı 3 boyutlu, yukarı doğru 2 boyuta çıkıyor ve kendini gölgesiyle duvara resmediyor.
What is it trying to say? What are you trying to portray?
I'm trying to the shadows and gölge ve 2 boyut, 3 boyuta karışımı ve bunun isminin false cut olması hem Superman'le hem de David'le çelişiyor.
He's saying like the bottom part, it's the Michelangelo's David, and the upper part is the Superman. So he's combining different materials and different times. The bottom part is made of concrete, and the upper part is made of iron, steel. So he's saying that he is mixing three-dimensional works with two-dimension.
Oh, really? Yes, that's very interesting. I
And
can see that now.
Yeah, you can see. And also with the shadow, he is always playing with the shadow. So when you see the shadow, you see a two-dimensional painting
Very
actually
good.
on the wall.
Yes.
So he's always playing with that kind of
So you
images.
you have a sort of shadow at the back which also
Yeah.
complements the
Yes.
painting.
Yeah.
Dr. Sohail and Mrs. Sohail, it's a pleasure to see you here. Yeah, tell us what is your connection with the Lahad Gallery?
I just love art, admire someone's work, and the moment I walked in, I saw this beautiful painting, which shows that the Syrian dismal political situation has been portrayed very well, and I really love the way that painting has colors, but very sad colors. It has eyes of a girl crying. All this is a very good depiction in a very colorful way of a sad situation.
And Zev, what do you see in this painting? Because everybody has different eyes. And you know, if you ask somebody else, they'll say something completely different. So tell us about your view.
I think in this picture it's showing what is happening in the world right now. And most of the people in Syria, you know, there are people in trouble, in pain. And that's what it's showing here, and how people are attacking towards other people, you know, and the fire and the pain in that picture. It's really amazing.
Anything else that you'd like to say about this gallery?
I think it's a wonderful opportunity to come and just break off from your routine monotonous life. Like we all want some break from the work. So I like the piano playing at the entrance and like the ambience, and I think it's going to be a wonderful evening.
But let me ask Zeb this question, which is the heart of Lahad Gallery, which is to represent women from a country or place in the world where they're not properly represented or encouraged.
It's very best, you know, to bring up those people who don't have that, you know, platform to perform or to express, you know, their talent. It's encouraging for them.
Let me thank you all for being here. It's so wonderful to be surrounded with so many guests, friends, clients, colleagues, artists, and even some people I've never met before. I'm so overwhelmed. We are all here tonight to celebrate 10 years of Lahad Gallery with a Salon, a tribute of the coming together of artists, thinkers, creative, and influential people to discuss ideas about everything from art to music to fashion to politics and even science. In an atmosphere of free inquiry and cross-fertilization of thoughts and dreams. You see, there's just the kind of atmosphere we wanted to have here with Lahad Gallery over the past 10 years. And for me, it's quite been a challenging journey. But also, it has been quite a privilege to work and spend time with some inspirational people and artists. The success of the gallery is no longer mine. Instead, it belongs to everyone who shared my initial vision and helped make it a reality. Of course, that means all of you. When we started, the idea was to create a platform for emerging artistic talent. A platform in a region where there was none. A platform for contemporary artists, especially women artists, who were at that time underrepresented and lacked opportunities to exhibit their work. Of course, like Roxanne said, things have changed a great deal, both within the region itself and in terms of attitudes and fashion in the global art market. We've responded to that by widening our presence to include the whole Middle Eastern, North African, and South Asian region, so the MENASA. And by not only representing women artists, but men as well. We continued our journey that we began 10 years ago. A journey of discovery, a journey of experimentation, a journey of exploration, very much a journey of an enlightened salon. So thank you all for sharing my passion and for inspiring me with your own passion. Of course, this evening is a blend not only of different art forms and creativity, but also of global cultural influences. We have over 400 guests tonight from 65 countries. How wonderful! How wonderful! This is happening at a time when we need more than ever to foster international understanding and mutual curiosity. Over the past 10 years, the one thing that has not changed is our perseverance and our determination, and also providing a platform for talent, vision, and innovation. And last but not least, I would like to thank my husband and my family who are here tonight.